Hello, YouTube live stream. Hi, I am on here to talk about idols, about idol worship. We got idol worship in the church and we got idol worship outside the church. This message will be about idol worship. I'm going to be in Exodus 20, verse 22, idols and altar. Jesus Christ is speaking to Moses about idols. Today, in the year 2026, we do have idol worship. Your favorite team, your favorite rapper, that's idol worship. Your favorite pastor, idol worship. Okay? It's out there. We put people on a pedestal, and then when people fall off the pedestal, we get mad. And no pastor or nobody should be on a pedestal. Nobody should be on a pedestal and putting them above Jesus Christ. Idol worship. Even people put rappers, the rappers are put on a pedestal. Okay? People worship the rappers in hip hop. People make idols. This whole message is about idol worship. Okay? And I'm going to be in Exodus 20. Let me make sure I get it right. Let me make sure I get the scripture right. In Exodus 22, let's see. Exodus 22, idol worship. Let's see, is that correct? Exodus 22. Exodus 22, idols and altars. Okay, yeah, Exodus 22. Exodus 22. I'm going to be in verse 22, and Jesus Christ is speaking to Moses. He's speaking to Moses about idols because we're not supposed to have idols. And in the year 2026, people have idols, but they unaware of it. Idols. So that's what I'm on here to share about idols. Okay, in Exodus 22, idols and altars. Then the Lord said to Moses, tell the Israelites this, you what you have seen from for yourself, that I have spoken to you from heaven. Do not make any gods to be alongside me. Do not make for yourself any gods or silver or gold, or make an altar on earth for me and sacrifice on it on a burnt offering and fellowship offering with your sheep. So he's speaking to Moses about not making idols. We don't supposed to have any idols. And today in the hip hop rap game, there's idol worship, making idols out of these rappers. Okay. And even in the church, people make idols out of the pastor. We're not supposed to have any idols. Idol worship. We don't supposed to put nothing above Jesus Christ. And a lot of people are making idols out of people. That's what the whole message is about, idol worship. Now I'm going to Jeremiah. Jeremiah talks about God and idols. God and idols. Here is what the Lord said to you, people of Israel. This is what the Lord said. Do not learn the ways of the nation or be terrified by the signs in heaven. Though, let me see, let me go back to it. Though the nations are terrified by them, for the practice of the people are worthless. They cut a tree out of the forest and craft it and shape it with chisels. They adorn it with silver and gold. They fashion it with hammer and nails, so it will not rot. Like a scared cow in a cubby field, their idols cannot speak. They must be carried because they cannot walk. Do not fear them. They can do no harm, nor can they do any good. No one is like you, Lord. You're great. Your name is mighty. Your name is powerful. Who shall fear you, the King of the nation? This is your due time among the wise leaders. No one is greater than Jesus Christ. Okay? In hip hop, we always talk about the greatest rapper, the greatest singer, the greatest R&B singer. There is nobody greater than Jesus Christ. Idol worship is no good. Making idols out of these rappers, making idols out of people. Jesus Christ said, have no idols. I'm praying for all the idol worshipers that may be tuning into this. The people that's worshiping the pastor, that's putting the pastor on the pedestal. I pray you be delivered from idol worship. We don't supposed to have no idols. We're supposed to be Jesus Christ supposed to be number one. Because when you put people up on a pedestal, you're gonna be disappointed when you make idols out of people. I'm getting this straight from the word. Now I'm going into Acts. Now this is Paul in Athens. In Athens, Acts 16. While Paul was waiting for them in Athens, he was greatly distressed to see that the city was full of idols. So he resorted in the synagogue, remained in the synagogue with both Jews and God-fearing Greeks, and as well as in the marketplace, day by day with those who happened to be there. A group of Epicurean scholars, philosophers, began to debate with him, with some of them asked, "What is this babble you're trying to say?" And other remarked, "He seems to be advocating a foreign god." They said this because Paul was preaching the good news about Jesus Christ and the resurrection. Then they took him and brought him to a meeting place with the Epicurean scholars, where they said to him, "May we know what this new teaching is that you're presenting? You are bringing some strange ideas to our ears, and we would like to know what they mean." All the African scholars and the foreigners who lived there spent their time doing nothing but talking and listening to the latest ideas. Acts 16. Paul stood up in the meeting of Epicurean and says, "People of Athens, I see that in every way that you are very religious, for as I walk around and look carefully at your objects of worship and find the altar inscription to an unknown God. So you are ignoring the very thing that you worship. And this is what I'm going to proclaim to you. The God who made the world, the earth, and earth is the Lord of heaven and earth, and does not live in temples made by human hands. He is not served by human hands as if he needs anyone. Rather, he himself gives us life. So Paul was letting them know that the God, or whoever they serving, is not God. They had idols in the book of Acts 16 in the city of Athens. So idol worship is no good. Making idols out of rappers, making idols out of pastors. I'm praying that people will be delivered from idol worship. A pastor should not be put up on a pedestal. Nobody should be put up there. Idol worship ain't no good. And I'm praying for the people who worship these rappers. You make these rappers out of idols. We don't supposed to have no idols. No idols. So I'm praying that God's goodness and kindness and love will deliver people from idol worship, from making idols of yourself. People make idols of themselves. We don't supposed to have no idols. I don't have no favorite pastor. I don't have no favorite nobody. The one person I'm worshiping is Jesus Christ. Idol worship ain't no good. So I'm praying that God's goodness and kindness and love would lead people, deliver people from idol worship. It says right here in the Bible, we're not supposed to have idols. We're not supposed to put nobody above Jesus Christ. He's great. He's awesome. Thank you for tuning in. Bye bye.